All right. So when I say link to the spirit lands, I'm going to link to two things. I'm going to link to this book. I'm going to link to the 1917 copy, and I'm going to ask you to begin on page 196, and then on page 198 you see this map of the spirit spheres, in which J. Hewitt Mackenzie describes an inner ring and an outer ring which extends to 35,000 miles above Earth. So that's link number one. Link number two is going to be to the Wikipedia page on the Van Allen belts, which says that the Van Allen belts have an inner ring and an outer ring, and it extends to, quote, approximately 36,000 miles above Earth. And I'm going to point out that 35,580, which it says on this map, is approximately 36,000 miles above Earth. So, soon after the map, J. Hewitt Mackenzie says this in a section titled The New Superphysical Continents. He says, while studying the geographical map of spirit spheres, readers should hold continually in mind that these spheres are interior states existing within the physical atmosphere around our Earth. They do not, therefore, present any barrier to the sun's physical rays, period. J. Hewitt Mackenzie are saying that these things exist around Earth. The Van Allen belts were discovered 40 years after this book came out, 42 years actually after this book came out. They are also invisible spheres around Earth. Except that he says here that they contain things like cities and trees and houses and people. And this is all kind of old news until you link the third link, which is the Jurgen Ziewe YouTube page, in which he describes cities and towns and people and rivers around Earth in a realm that is affected by your emotional state. I emphasize that because of this strange thing. It says, readers should hold continually in mind that these spheres are interior states existing within the physical atmosphere around Earth. He seems to be saying two things. Is it around Earth or is it an interior state? Well, it's around Earth, but it is affected by your interior state. So if your state of mind, how you feel, is conflicted versus is at harmony or peace, or in other words, is cacophonic and dissonant versus melodic and harmonic, your interior state affects where you are. So they're invisible, they are affected by your interior state, and they are in the physical atmosphere around Earth. There's three links below, one from 1917, J. Hewitt Mackenzie Spirit Spheres, one that talks about the 1958 and 2012 probes into the Van Allen belts, and the third one is one that is being added to continually today, which is the Jurgen Ziewe YouTube page. He's an artist painting these areas in 3D VR.